We are live in Baja California,
There you go. Brenda's
Mexico.
joined. Hi, Brenda. And Dan, hopefully you're there and you're not playing
Hello from
video
Mexico. We are on the beach in Mexico.
Just want to show you we are live. Join us on our midlife van page.
On Instagram.
Yes, on Instagram.
Down in Baja, Mexico. We are on mountain time right now because we are in Baja Sur, so it is 5:39. We're a little late. We just went for a hike,
Oh my goodness, yes.
and that was a good hike.
Yes. Lots of rock formation and little hermit crabs trying to hide from us.
Yes.
Dan and Brenda are there. Great.
Hello. Glad to have you down here in sunny Mexico.
Okay, I'm just trying to share this on my page.
Okay.
We are live.
So we have been traveling now. Tomorrow will be 3 weeks that we have been
January
in
30th,
Baja,
yes.
California, Mexico.
Yeah.
And we made it all the way south a couple days ago, and now we have headed east, and we went to the Pacific Coast for a little bit, we went down to Cabo, and now we are on the Cia Cortez again on the east side, and we are actually in Cabo. We are actually
Cabo
in
Pulmo. I think it's Pulmo
National
is what
Park,
it's called. Yes.
and we are at Playa Los Arbolitos. So
Yes.
we are camped up here, and we have, I have snorkeled, kayaked, and hiked today.
I've kayaked. Jamie snorkeled. Yep, he hasn't done that in like 15 years. So he was a little like trying to catch his breath, but he got it.
And then we had a great hike.
Yes.
I don't know, maybe you can hear the chickens. There are chickens here at our playa, and they, little baby chicks.
Yes.
They like
Running
to make
all
a little
over.
noise. And so we have a great spot here and are having a great time.
Yes, so where we're parked, we actually managed to get the first spot closest to the beach. And
There it is.
last night we weren't, but then the person that was here left, and the next thing you know, we scrambled, grabbed all our stuff, and moved it up to the front.
Yeah.
So we've got a nice setup. Did you want to show it to them?
Yeah, so we have our 2 vans, and
Say hi, Rich.
we have our moonshade, and all our gear is drying out. We got the kayaks over here, and
The view.
and the view.
So who's all coming to join us again next year?
Who, raise your hand if you want to go to Baja, Mexico, and you have not been.
Yes.
Jealous living in your adventures.
Benches. Aw. Brenda, you got to get here. And Dan.
And let's see.
Is there anybody
Okay.
else? There you go.
So 3 weeks.
Yes.
Tomorrow will be 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We've been through 5 checkpoints, military checkpoints after we crossed the border.
Yeah.
Smooth sailing all the way. We've been at, I don't know, too many
Too many beaches.
to count,
Yeah.
and too many sunsets to count, and too many sunrises to count, really.
And I think it equals just as much tequila shots.
And too many tequila shots to count. Well, last night might have been tequila and vodka shots.
Yes, yes.
But
Yeah. So the salted caramel vodka from Nova Scotia. We are bottled, but they're enjoying it. So
yeah.
go.
Last, when we left Mulahay, we bought some shrimp and sea bass from the vendors there and froze it for us because we knew when we got down here there'd be less. And we grilled some shrimp last night.
Yes.
Hey, Judy. Say hi to the Kemners. Talk to Jeff today on the phone. Hope you guys have a good dinner. Miss you guys. Wish you were down here. We had shrimp last night, and we are going to have homemade pizza tonight.
Pizza tonight, yes.
Yeah.
We're using our oven.
We're going to use the Blackstone.
Oh, the Blackstone. Okay, yeah, because
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
So that'll be fun.
Use made for pizzas.
Looks pretty, Judy. We are at Cabo Pulmo, Los Arbolitos. We went snorkeling today. We went kayaking today. We went for a hike out to the rock formations and
Yes.
getting ready for sunset here in about a half an hour.
Dan went through a bottle of the Mary Cranberry Moonshine. Not surprised.
That kind of sounds good too. Is that
Yeah.
also from Boat Skag?
No, that was from another distillery. What was that one called, Dan? Brenda? I think we still have ours in the van, so we'll have to share that.
So, East Coast girl. My daughter and her husband are in Pacific Side, where all the van lifers go surfing. Probably in Cerritos, maybe.
Yeah.
We were just not far from here in Baja right now.
Old Foggy Brewery. Brewing,
Foggy.
I think. That's
That's
the name
where you
of
got
the
the
ones.
cranberry
Yeah,
moonshine.
yeah,
So that sounds good.
yeah.
Yes, Cerritos, yeah. So we were in Cerritos for one night. Kind
A bit
of
loud. Well,
it was it was the most crowded I've ever seen, but it was quiet at night.
Yeah.
And we were just there for a quick pit stop before we stopped by and saw some friends. Picked up a package in Cabo, and then of course we went to Playa Familia in Cabo San Lucas. Well, in San Jose de Cabo, but more importantly, in San Jose de Cabo we went to Baja Brewing.
And we had a wonderful time.
And we were there on a Thursday night, and Thursday night is
It's
the
a big
art
art
walk,
walk.
and it was a lot of people, but we got right to the brewery for dinner and walked around and had a great night
We
in San Jose de Cabo.
Yeah. Yeah, we also encountered many street musicians, and if anybody's following us, I shared a reel of a little 12-year-old boy playing along to some music with his saxophone. Oh my God, I think he had so much tips in there, and I kept saying to myself, who's protecting him? His mom was right behind us, like keeping an eye out, making sure he was okay, but visible. Hola,
Hola,
amigas.
Alexis.
Yeah.
We miss you. Hope you guys it looks like you guys had a great whale watch, and hope we'll cross paths down here on the south side before we head back north. We are
We have
3
another
weeks.
yeah.
We are just halfway through our road trip down
Yeah.
here in Baja and having a great time. And the weather has now been spectacular.
Yes. It's actually warming up. The water does feel warmer here than when we went in at Palmilla, right?
Yeah,
Playa Palmilla.
in Cabo, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
East Coast girl, I heard it's very safe there. Honestly, for Jamie and I, this is our first time ever crossing into Mexico, Baja, and with the guidance of Rich and Robin, we've been thoroughly enjoying ourselves here, and we feel so safe. Being here, water's been no sickness, nothing here at all.
not one sick person
yeah.
between the two vans, and we acquired a couple other sets of traveling partners, and everyone's been
yeah,
great.
yeah.
No sickness, and we've been eating lots of great food. And
Yeah, and we've seen some stories of people have been on the mainland and they've caught bugs, or maybe it was something they ate. But here we've been so lucky.
Yeah.
No sickness, touch wood.
yeah, so this is now going on in just over a year, our 14th week of traveling through Baja. And
Have you ever felt unsafe?
never felt unsafe, never really gotten really sick or anything. So it's all good down here.
Yeah, we've seen.
Maybe with do we go this way or that way on a turn or whatever?
It's very dry there.
Baja is kind of a deserty. Yes, there are some oases. San Ignacio has a little oasis with a bunch of date palms, and Mulegé has an oasis along the water, but otherwise it's kind of deserty terrain. Beautiful desert mountains. There's hot springs all over the place and some cool springs, and the bays here are unbelievable.
Yeah. So when you went snorkeling with Rich this morning, you saw lots of.
When we went snorkeling, so Cabo Plomo here is a national park. The fish, it's a preserve, so the fish are protected here. There's no fishing. And the fish my hands can't go big enough for the screen, but there are big fish here, and there are giant schools of fish, of little and big, and it's just, I think, one of the great places to snorkel, especially if you're a beginner, because when it's calm like it was today, you only have to go about 10-15 feet, and you can see a lot.
There's thing they do rent kayak, gear. So knowing that they rent that, obviously it's going to be great snorkeling here.
And then the boat trips from the little village of Cabo Pulmo, maybe, I don't know, 6 kilometers from here, they bring the people, cost us 300 pesos a night, which is 15 US.
So it might be like 20 Canadian.
And so it's great place. They have flush toilets here. They have cold showers.
Actually, I
and
took a
garbage
shower
recycling.
today, and the water pressure was great for washing my hair. It's not freezing cold water, but it's fine. Beautiful.
So yeah, we're in Cabo Plomo right now, which is on the east side, near the East Cape, and we're on the Sea of Cortez. So we are north of San Jose de Cabo and south of Las Bareilles, and just on the east side in the Gulf side. So we were on the Pacific side a couple days ago over in Cerritos, and we went down the whole Cabo area and started our way back up. We're probably going to head back over to Cerritos and Todos Santos again in a couple days to meet up with some friends.
Yeah. So we've been meeting lots of folks down here from Canada, the US, Europe. It's been wonderful. So a couple that we met, Jamie and I met in Ontario in October, they're actually down here. So we actually crossed paths with them a couple nights ago. So it was nice to see them again, and they went and bought a surfboard from Costco because they want to learn to surf. So they've been having fun with that.
So East Coast Girl, yeah, we are south of La Paz, about 2.5 hours ish. So.
But 3 hours on the dirt road.
So yeah, so this spot, if you're coming from the north, is about 10 kilometers of dirt. If you're coming from the south, which we did the last couple days,
Whose phone is
it's
ringing?
about,
James, sorry. James, is your phone ringing? Yes, it is.
it's about 50 kilometers of dirt road.
Yes, your phone's ringing.
When you head up north from San Jose de Cabo, and so we had a great night about halfway through the dirt road.
Yeah.
And yesterday morning when we woke up, whales, we saw a mama whale and a baby, and mama was on her back just flinging away. It was really neat.
Yeah, yeah, that was. And then just from sitting, and all of a sudden, just we were sitting, having coffee, looking out, and then we could see the splashes and the spray. So it's been nice to see that.
What's your favorite in Baja so far?
Where we saw the whales, like that was so quiet. It was wavy. We didn't get
yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
So on the East Cape,
Yes.
we were camped with only one other vehicle on a beach. I like that too. Nice and
Yes,
quiet,
yeah.
and you get the views of the whales, and we
Yeah.
saw flying rays. And then I think like a pickup of locals showed up and the kids went surfing. It was Saturday, and so it was very quiet there. It was nice.
Yeah. So Cerritos was busy.
Yeah.
What was that other area we drove by?
Las Friales.
Yes.
It's like 5 kilometers south of
Yeah,
here.
that was packed.
Yeah.
Yeah. it was
So
packed
most
with
of the
people.
surf places are pretty packed.
Yeah.
So
How are you guys doing, Jazz, Crystal? Is Talon Matt still with you? Are you girls up to craziness in that winter weather of yours?
are you wishing you were down here in Baja? In fact, this is where we saw Crystal and Jazz last
You guys
year.
met them? Oh yeah. Okay.
And so we were here on this beach.
Okay.
Now we're here with them.
Yeah, wish you guys were here with us. Okay, Darcy, and do you know them? No. Hello.
Hi. So for those that joined late, we are in Cabo Plomo on the east side, the Sea of Cortez in Baja California, and this is finishing our 3rd week down here, and Jamie and Lisa's first time.
First time.
This is our 4th time,
Yeah,
and it has been great. Love the winters down here in
Yeah.
Baja. Our beginning of our trip was a little cool and windy, And
But you
now
said
it's
compared
beautiful.
to last year when you were down a month earlier,
Yes.
and it was warmer.
It was warmer
Yeah,
last
so a
year.
lot of
yeah.
people are saying it has